Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Lick of the Day by the Rocky School of Music. Today we're going to be talking about how to play over a dominant 7 chord, more specifically a G7 chord. I'm going to play the G7 chord like this. Got my first finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, skipping the 5th string. Got my second finger on the flatted 7, which is the 3rd fret on the 4th string. And I got my 3rd finger on the 4th fret 3rd string. So it's a 3-finger little dominant 7 chord here. If you're wondering what dominant 7 means, dominant 7 chords are, instead of a basic 3-note chord or a triad, they have 4 notes. They have a 1st, a 3rd, a 5th, and a 7th. And the 7th note of the chord is lowered by a half step as opposed to what it diatonically is in that any given key. So we're going to play a major pentatonic riff. Actually, a G major pentatonic goes nicely over a G7. So the scale that I'm using is the 2nd position major pentatonic, like this. Be going from a minor 3rd to a major 3rd in the riff. So the riff kind of sounds like, and then we end on a little tritone right there, which is composed of part of the dominant 7 chord. We have the flat 7 and the 3rd of the chord, I'm sorry, the B natural, the 3rd. So that riff again. So let me go note for note with that riff for you. Starting on the 5th fret, 5th string, to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, to the 5th fret on the 4th string. Then we take our 2nd finger, we slide from that flatted 3rd, that minor 3rd, to the major 3rd. 3rd to 4th fret. 3rd fret on the 2nd string. 5th fret on the 2nd string. So that's like kind of a pretty little melody you get from that part of the major pentatonic scale right there. Then we slide back from that minor 3rd to our 2nd of the scale. 5th fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, 5th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string. Then we take our 1st and 2nd fingers, we're sliding from the 2nd fret on the 4th string and the 3rd fret on the 3rd string up a half step to land us back on that G7 chord, right? That top of that G7. It's a pretty nice riff. So again, just take note of that root 6 2nd position G major pentatonic. So in a lot of time in the blues and jazz idiom, even rock as well, they're sliding. This scale doesn't even really. It does definitely not have a flatted 3 in it. But in jazz and blues, going from the minor 3rd to major 3rd is a hip sound, right? This sound. So that's what they're doing in this riff here. Sliding from one tonality minor to the other tonality major. That would be another little variation you could do. Alright, that's our lesson for today. Check back later for another song tutorial or lick of the day. Thanks a lot.